Ding dong, Thatcher's deed.
Witch or wish?
Thatcher's deed. Ding dong, wicked Thatcher's deed. There's no more fun than flowchart fun. Yes. There ain't no party like a flowchart farty. Flowchart farty. I'll get that clip, man. I tried to say there ain't no party like an S-Club party, you know, but there ain't no party like a flowchart party, but I said flowchart farty. Get that clip, man. Yeah, get that clipped. Get this fucking sold, man. Claymore all the fucking way. All the way, man. Sold, it's done now. Don't need to argue about it. No. We don't need to talk about it anymore. It's been done, man. Don't talk about it anymore. It's been done, man. I sold it. Ma, I sold it. There's no point fucking... Ma, there's no point fucking wagging your fucking finger at us, man. I've sold it alright. There's no point fucking shouting at it, man. I sold it. Ma, there's no point fucking shouting at me. I've sold it, man. It's sold now. It's fucking... Wait, you want to get the money back? The money's in my fucking arms, ma. Shot it into my fucking arms, ma. But you're gonna fucking blame me? You're gonna blame me before you fucking blame that fucking prick you married, aye? Aye? That fucking prick, man. That cunt, aye? That fucking waster, man. You're gonna blame me before you blame that fucking prick you fucking married, man. Aye? My dad's a fucking prick, man. Yeah. My dad's a prick. And you can get to fucking all, man. Mama, you're going to get me off his mug. Mama, you're going to get me off his muck. And I did get off the muck. I did get off the muck, didn't I? Hello, everybody. Is Karen still here? Canster, tell me Canster, tell me you've been to sleep. Tell me. You've been to sleep. Canster, have you been to sleep? Canster was up for like 20 went to bed. You see, Canster there, let me tell you. Balbus, thanks for tier 250 month resubs, thank you very much. I wore a nappy the whole time. Do you know I'm starting to forget all these improv stories? Obviously I remember the nappy one, but some people mention stuff for improv stories. I'm like, what one's that? You know, I feel like I've got dementia, but I just, when I was coming out with this stuff, I don't really fucking remember it when I'm coming out with it. Mike H and Zippy, thanks for the subs, thank you very much. Morning, everybody. Canster, how many hours were you awake during your birthday? Making the cake and all the rest of it. How many? How many hours were you awake, would you say? Hello, everybody. Morning, everybody. Bon says, hi, Limmy. Long time viewer, first time chat. Liar. Wee Fuzzy Robot, thanks for 30-month resub. Happy Apocalypse to you. Cleek Boy, thanks for the sub. Canster, how many? 29 hours, cleaned the entire kitchen until almost 11 AM. Canster was awake for 29 hours. Canster, nicknamed Dr. Canster on here because, see if I go like that, oh, I've got a wee spot in my nose, you should get that checked out with your doctor. If I say I've got a low heart rate, you need to, have you been to the doctor yet? Canster will say, have you been to the doctor yet? Have you been yet? Have you been? Have you been? You need to go. If I do so much as this on here, Canster's like, what was that? What was that? What was that there? What was what? You need to get that checked out. You need to get that checked out. Dr. Canster's a nickname here. And like a true doctor, she herself doesn't take care of herself. 29 fucking hours she was up. 29 hours awake. You know how all the doctors are like that? I'm not saying cancer is, but you know how there's doctors who fucking inject themselves with like fucking morphine and all that, or like morphine addicts and things like that. Doctors are all on the muck. Doctors have got their own fucking stuff going on. It's because they come into contact with so much illness that they're like that, fuck it. And cancer, well, that, right, 29 hours, fuck it, who cares? Cancer, I'm not saying you're jagging up morphine. I mean that doctors don't seem to actually really look after themselves that much sometimes. Lacassa Sardin Rockabilly, thanks for the subs. Is this the nice? Nope. Hello everybody. You know, normally I post on Instagram and Facebook. I've started posting on Facebook, YouTube stories. Because I thought, what's the point of fucking YouTube stories? What's the point of this shite? And then I thought, oh, this could be something to tell people I'm on Twitch. If I could do it right now, I just do one video and then I post them on, double tap on the side of the phone, then go to the wee video thing. Put up there. Alright, how's it going? This is Friday morning and I'm just letting you know I'm live on twitch.tv/Limmy right now. Right, and then I go to YouTube, story, go to the gallery. Let's just double check. Alright, how's it going? This is Friday morning and I'm just letting you know I'm live on twitch.tv/Limmy right now. Alright, how's it going? This is Friday morning. Normally I actually put the words in, I type it in. Can it be fucked? Instagram. Your story. Don't do that. You do it. Where? That? Nope. Right. Up the very top left, right? Now pick it there. There we go, and tap on your stories. There you go, that's it gone. Normally put a link in Instagram, you know, do the swipe up thing. Can it be fucked? Can it be fucked? So that's that. So it's just basically to remind them that I'm on. I'm not going to provide them with a fucking link. I'm not going to go like that. You know, they should know. Tartan Penguin. Oh, by the way, talking about fucking reminders, I've got a wee moan. You know how, well, there's fucking people dying and all that, so my moan is like that compared to the big picture. Here's my wee fucking moan. Callum and Tartan Penguin, thanks for the sub. Hello, Sydney. It's March. The weather should be quite nice there, am I right? In fact, when I was in Sydney, the weather was just starting to sort of maybe kinda. I was feeling a wee bit of cool breeze coming in about March. Maybe it was April, can't remember. I don't know if you know everybody, but in Australia, they have Christmas in summer. So you're talking about 3-4 months away. Christmas, they have Christmas around about June, July. So I hope coronavirus doesn't affect with Santa. Roscoe from Moscow, thanks for 6 month resub. Just saying for 3 weeks offshore. How's full time treating you? Very well. Few people unhappy about me not being on at certain times. I came on. I was on last night. Because like one of the reasons why I've been on during the daytime is because I've got the time to come on during the daytime, but I wanted to not come on at night so that I can go to bed at the same time as Lynn. I've not went to bed at the same time as Lynn for about a fucking year and a bit. I never used to that much anyway. I was like staying up and just watching the telly and all that, but I thought, right, that's been ages and it's taken its toll and all that, and I thought, right, I need to get back to going to bed at a normal time and going to bed at the same time as Lynn. Last night, I don't know, it was like 9:30 or something, and I'm never going to bed that early, but Lynn was going to bed at that early, and I said to her, alright, I'm coming to bed or not. And she went, what are you doing? I'm coming to bed. No, you're not. What? You don't go to bed at this time. Well, I'm new. I'm new. I'm new. That's a good thing about this. I'm doing it during the daytime. No. You don't go. This is my bedtime. You don't go to bed at this time. I said, but that's why I thought we've. And then she actually said, go away. Go away. She did it like that twice. Go away. Go away. Like, you go up these stairs, but like going up the stairs to the bedroom, and I was below her on the steps, and she was above me on the steps. I think I just came out the toilet with brushing my teeth, so I was in a sort of mid bit, going up the steps, so she's above me, looking down at me like, go away. Go away. I went, alright. Right. So, she had the high ground. The First Lady of Comedy must condemn. It's over, Anakin. Definite that taste of chlorine. Here, Imp, what's the frame rate? What's the frame rate? Let me check. 60. Is it? Let's see. It is. We're alright. Everybody, we're back in action. It's no hit us yet. It's no hit us yet. Everybody, we're fine. We're fine. Last night, when I was streaming last night, I was streaming it. I was punting it up to the internet at 60 frames a second, but the only option you had, the highest option you had, was 1080p 48 frames a second. Don't know what it was. Plus there was some connection problems and my computer went daft. Strange. Swayzebomb and Moss, thanks for the subs. Yabo, thanks for 500 bits. Mate, I just got a fine. My mate just got a fine for going wrong way down a one-way street, for Christ's sake. Yes. Minivan Highway, thanks for the 813 sub. Greetings for Seattle. Hope we do right. Still do the nighttime streams every now and again. I will do the nighttime streams every now and again, but I can't schedule them. And I don't actually want to. I want to, but also don't, because getting up kind of early because of the fucking sunshine, doesn't matter what you do with the blinds, just sort of get up a bit earlier. And I woke up feeling a bit knackered and I didn't fucking like it. I've not woke up feeling knackered for a good few days now since going to bed at a kind of decent time. Henry Carson, thanks for the sub. Aye, all looks fine, all looks fine. By the way, can I let you know one extra wee bug? I know this isn't the official channel, but just to mention it, just in case there's any other Twitchers here who have noticed it. When you're looking at a clip of yours, of your own, a recent clip, and you go to the wee menu bit and you want to, like, there's an option to save as highlight. One click, save as highlight. But you might think, no, I actually want a wee bit extra, so I want to go to the highlighter, the actual highlighter thing. When you click on the wee ... wee menu thing and you go view in highlighter or something, or go to highlight or whatever it is, a lot of the times, if not all the time now, it just takes you to the VOD. It used to take you straight to the highlighter like the option says, but now it just takes you straight to the VOD, so you're like, what? Then you've got to go to the highlighter for them, but then you lose your place, if you know what I mean, I think. And he complains when we try to explain menus to him. Real Bag's very straightforward. Same t-shirt as last night? Nope. I've got a couple of these. This one's the one that's all stretched at the neck because Daniel pulled it. This is my off the shoulder number. Mr. Maynard, thanks for 200 bits. Long time looker, hope things are going well here in the States. Keeping these trucks moving to get goods all over. Stay safe and healthy, Limmy. My fucking arse here in the States. Keeping these trucks. Capital S, capital T. Hey! I'm actually here in the United States. Keeping the trucks moving on the highway. Coast to coast. Control F, thanks for the 513 sub. Quick reminder, you're not as special as they all say. Stay humble, brain. Fucking shut up. Pish artist. What I've noticed, by the way. I know you're just joking there. You might be, I don't know. You probably are. I've had people in the past sort of say stuff like that. You get people who sort of take it upon themselves to, like, they're going to be in charge of keeping your ego in check, even if they don't actually know what you think of yourself. Just don't get just don't get above yourself. Just try, keep your feet in the ground. Just you've changed. I used to have a blog, and you would get maybe somebody now and again. You'd just get this one person who seemed to have a wee bit of problem with you. And what you normally find is the person isn't concerned about you being thinking too high yourself, and they'll want to sort of bring you down a bit. It's normally to do with they think fucking high themselves, but they're down here in their mind. They feel they're down here and they should be up there. So they go like that. Listen, you think you're up there, but you should really stay down there. Normally you're sort of bitter type. Because I used to be one of them. I should know I used to be one of them. Anybody who was doing really well for themselves and like, right, how do you think you are? When in my own mind I was thinking, fuck, I wish I was them. Man. Hophead, Pish Artist, thanks to the subs. So buckled listening to Blind Boy podcast, buckled in public. Public? Pish Artist, what do you mean buckled in public? What? Jongo says, imposter syndrome sucks. Aye, it does, but that isn't what I was talking about. At no point did I say none of that was imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome was not tackled in that thing there. That's a good troll though. If you're trying to troll me, that was good. Pish Artist as a vector. Oh! That fucking vector part, what is that? I saw there's some comedian or writer or, I don't know, actor guy. Somebody retweeted somebody. A vector, exactly, a vector, what? What is a fucking vector? I mean, I know what a vector is in, I don't know, what would you call it? What do you call it? Like, like a vector as in going from point A to point fucking B, from here to there. I know vectors, like vector graphics, lines, linear algebra. That kind of thing. I know that, but it goes to show you, I swear to God, like coronavirus has brought out some right fucking wanks. It has really brought the wanks out the fucking woodwork. What's that? Is that a windy cleaner? Oh, we didn't pay him the last time. I've got money in the wallet now. We're alright. Our windy cleaner left a card. It was a new windy cleaner. Left a card to say here's his bank details. That's the first I've seen that. A windy cleaner going like that. There's the bank details if you want to just buzzes the money. I was like looking at the card thinking, how much? How much? How fucking much? How much? And I thought, why have you not got... No, I was ready to say, why have you not got your price on the card, because it would be different prices for a different amount of fucking Windies. But I thought, oh, he's again charging certain areas that, certain areas that. You're charging that area that, and then you go to that one and you go like, fuck it man, just double the price, fucking toffs. Quincy Bones, thanks for the sub. Parky, thank you for the sub. It's this fucking Vector part. Who was it who said it? Vector. As I said, coronavirus has brought out some right fucking wanks. Where am I? Where am I? Where is it? Vector. What? Here it is here. Right, who is this? Right, it's a writer. It's a writer person. Right? Right. Right, it's a writer person. So I'm not targeting this person. Don't name the person's name, right? Do not name the person's name. I'm not trying to humiliate the person or anything like that. Just simply want to point out the wankiness of this. It's something I've always disliked with all sorts of things. I hate this site thanks to 413 sub. The forearm vein is giving me anxiety. What one? That there? That there? Why is it giving you anxiety? You can't actually see that much here. Well, that one. Is it one of the ones there? What one? Where is it? Where is it? I don't try and find. Is it that one there? Aye. That one there. Is that? Oh, you mean the four of them down there? Aye. Is it that one? Is it the one bulging out there? Fucking all that there. Scobie, thanks for 200 bits. Good morning, geriatric brains. Thank you very much. Good morning. Aye. Is this person on Twitter? And it's in caps. Please, look, listen, can I just say, the person's just trying to I wonder if I should put a compressor on this mic. Hold on. Filters. Have I got a compressor on it? I think I have. Test. Ratio 28. Threshold. Hold on. Tell me what this sounds like. Test. That's too loud, right? Tell me this. Test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test. How does this sound? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test. Does this sound alright? Does it actually sound different? Okay, but out of sync. I'm not listening to you talking shite. Too much compression. I don't know if you could be talking shite. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test. I just put it a bit there. I'll just leave it the way it was. I'll leave it the way it was. There we go. Right, I'll leave it the way it was. Just leave it. I'll fiddle a bit with it another time. Jim Jam, thanks for 313 sub. A boner for Biffy, thanks for 713 sub. Intrusive reminded me how to listen to the Blind Boy podcast. Reminded me how to keep a lid on those intrusive deep thoughts about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. Especially now Corona's taking my job. Nice one. Keep being open and honest. Thank you very much. I've got a problem trying to predict what's going to happen, if you know what I mean. Morning cakes. You know, like trying to like chess, having conversations. I'm not very good at thinking on my feet sometimes with certain matters. So so I try and predict, like, if I say this to that person, if they come back and say that, what am I going to say? Well, I'll just say this, but what if they then say that? Well, I'll say, right, what was the other options? You know, like, there's the 5 options of what I could say to a person, and then they could say one of these 5 things back. and one of 5 things back for that, and one of 5 things back for that, and that, and that. And they're going back to that one. If they do say one of the 5 things for this one here, I could reply with one of these 5 options, or one of these 5 options for that one. Before you know it, it's spread out like a fucking... like a tree. Like roots. Half-bog thinks to turn a bits. Did you get out on the bicycle? You get out on the bicycle. So this person on Twitter says, in caps, and remember the person's just trying to help, please, please, please stay home. By the way, sorry for going to a restaurant the other day, right? I'm aware that maybe I shouldn't have done it. Personally, I don't think I did any damage or anything like that. The place was empty, but it wasn't setting a good example. It wasn't setting a good example. And see, yesterday when me and Lynn and Daniel were driving through the town, we went out for a wee drive, went up the town and then to the west past Finniston, that's got these nice wee sort of restaurants and all that. I wouldn't say the place was mobbed, but it's fucking busy. Busy restaurant. Busy restaurant. Busy restaurant. You know, people all next to each other. You would see the odd restaurant, you go, is that open? I think it's shut. And then you would see a couple of people at the window, and you go, oh, no, it's open. But there's other ones where it's like wee sort of restaurants, and there's a couple at a table like that, and then right next to them another couple like that. Like that. So, it's changing fast. Things that were acceptable a few weeks ago are now out of bounds. That's right, Slimy. It just took me a wee bit to catch up. Anyway, this writer, says on Twitter, please, please, please stay home. As a young, healthy person, you are a vector. That's in caps. Putting your loved ones at risk by socialising. It's getting very busy on the front line. I don't want you to look back in a fortnight on your actions today and feel terrible. Just stay home now. The person's just trying to help. That's got 2,472 retweets, right? What the fuck is a fucking vector? What the fuck is a vector? I mean, I get the rest of it. I can work it out, but you may as well have said any word. You are a fucking... Give a word. Say any word. It's a carrier, I know, but it doesn't matter. No toilet. Cabbage, no cabbage, that's too funny. Pyramus. Pyramus, right. It could be that. As a young person, you are a pyramus. You can infect you or something, you could do that. And I'm like, what? Right, so what is pyramus? Somebody who... Don't know what it is. By speaking in your smart arsey fucking language that most cunts don't know what that means, you're actually limiting your fucking advice. You've got to speak to the lowest common denominator. Just don't say things like fucking vector, and don't say fucking things like COVID fucking 19. Say the fucking coronavirus. Don't give me any shit like, aye, but you see, there's more than one coronavirus. Well, what are we fucking talking about right now, do you think? Right, just call it a coronavirus. The average cunt in the fucking street calls it coronavirus or the coronavirus. Fuck your fucking COVID-19 shite. Technically, COVID-19, it doesn't matter. People don't talk in technically fucking correct terms. People say things like coronavirus. You got people in one fucking paper talking about like, this is what you should do with coronavirus, and people in another fucking paper talking about what you should do about COVID-19. What if some cunt who's looking out for coronavirus reads the COVID-19 fucking thing, go, oh, well, I don't need to do that because that's for this COVID-19, what the fuck's that? Nah, you're underestimating the average folk. Are you fucking daft? You're underestimating the average folk. You fucking insane. The fucking vector. You are a vector. I'm a vector. I like to think I'm kinda a bit intelligent. I don't have the biggest vocabulary, but at least I don't use the biggest. At least I don't use the biggest vocabulary. But I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. I mean, I know what certain words mean generally, but I just don't fucking use them because I don't like them. I don't want to. I mean, I could have wanted to, but I don't. I could use words that would make you. It would take your breath away. Words so big. Here's a big word for you. Did I get it right? Close enough. Thank you. Big shout out to all my Welsh. Big shout out to all my Welsh viewers who will confirm that I got that spot on. That wasn't real. Fuck it. I know it's unreal, isn't it? You're right. I wasn't real. It's unreal. I can't believe you did that. Robbie, thanks for 17-month resub. Not Brain, thanks for 5-month resub. Just decided to stay in Glasgow rather than possibly be patient zero for the Western Isles and put my parents at risk. Feeling a bit shit about it, but at least I've got the best community on Twitch. You feel a bit shite, a wee bit shite about not putting your parents at risk? Aye. We could send it, or maybe you can send it on a parcel. If you're absolutely gutted about no passing it on. I can hear the windy cleaner. Is he going to appear at that? Oh, right, I'm not going to keep on going on about it, but that person on Twitter saying, please guys, stay at home. If you're a young and healthy person, you are a vector. It really annoys me. I've always hated it. I mean, I've talked about how I hate the word narrative. How I hate the word narrative. The narrative unfolding. Controlling the narrative. I've heard things like, I don't really watch football, but somebody sent me a clip after I've talked about how much I hate the word narrative to show me like a football commentator about a player controlling the narrative on the pitch. It's calmed down now. It got really bad where the word narrative was being used for fucking everything. Like games and things like that. Best narrative. You mean story? You mean story? You can say story. I mean, I know that a child would use the word story and know the word narrative, but that doesn't make you childish. You don't have to say narrative to make yourself seem clever. In fact, it's a cheat. See, anybody who uses the word narrative, they should go through a test. They should be tested right after it, because they're trying to go at them a smart arse. Well, let's put it to the test then. Thank you for putting yourself forward for the test. Story isn't the same as narrative though. Story, narrative can be used. I'm not saying ban the word narrative, I'm not saying I hate it, it's just that it got really, really overused, and I would go like that sometimes. In this instance, you could have used the word story instead of narrative. And I wonder why you didn't. I wonder why. A fucking writer who wants people to use the same basic words for everything. No, I don't, digital self. It's not like 1984. I'm not just trying to get everything down to one word for everything. Good, double plus good. I'm not trying to do that. But it's... like, I'm going to shut up. That's about 20 minutes I've been talking about this vector thing, but Why did you say vector, mate? That's what I wondered. Why did you say, you know... Let me read it again. I need to read it again. I need to see it again. I need to... Please, please, please stay home. As a young, healthy person, you are a... And then in caps, vector. Who is that person speaking to? Because I can tell you, you go to the fucking person on the street, the average cunt, and tell them you're a vector. They want to know what you're talking about. I fucking don't know. I don't know. That person isn't trying to spread information and help to the widest fucking range of people possible. He's trying to be a fucking smart ass. Now is not the time for exclusive language. Now is not the time for exclusive language. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. Lousy, thanks for 4 month resub. For fuck's sake, the stupid message won't go away. Thank you very much, Lousy. I don't know what you mean, but thank you. Kiwi and Colin, thanks for the subs. Pneumonal microscopic causes. Is that longer than... What is it again? Anti-disestablishmentarian, is it? Aye, it probably is. Tony, thanks for the sub. But listen, let's calm down. I got a wee bit worked up, but let's just calm down now. Let's just calm down a wee bit, right? You've came on for a giggle, right? You're not here to hear me moan, right? Let's just... Flocky docky hill pilifications or whatever it is. Let's just calm down a wee bit. Take a wee minute to meditate. That's that. Did you know... So here's the wee... Did you get a cheer for... Oh my... God, pop, for real? No. No. Somebody tweeted me today saying, what's going on? The paperback your autobiography was out the other day. You know what, you know promoting it? Mr. Sub, someone said. Tony Macaroni, thanks to sub. Lousy, Kiwi, Colin, Nutbrain, Robbie. Hank Scorpio, thank you very much for the sub. Really enjoyed you on the Blind Boy podcast. Here's one for you. If you had to give up one forever, which would you pick? The truck or the muck? The muck. Because I've already uninstalled the muck. Or have I? The muck is uninstalled. Overwatch is uninstalled. And I'm glad I've got myself banned. I'm glad I got myself banned. It's bad news. That game is bad news. It causes misery. Overwatch causes misery. Somebody told me. Somebody said to us, oh, by the way, why don't I do this while I'm doing a bit of driving? Wee bit of trucking. Grids. I can do this. Let me do this, and then I'll do a wee bit of City Skylines. See, when I play City Skylines, everybody, it is going to be grids. The variety and the beauty will come in the form of a grid. You singing this morning? What, Twitch sings? I don't think so. Well, will the grids have a vector? Right, you need to fucking... you need to improve the part there, man. Oh, imagine... I shouldn't have said it because I can't be arsed. That Imagine video with people singing it, said, oh, you know what I should do? I should do it, but with different Limmy Show characters. Let me try it. I think this will be shite, but I'll do it anyway, right? Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. That's all I can do. Sorry, sorry. I'm actually embarrassed. I'm actually embarrassed doing that. I'm actually embarrassed doing that. Glad you liked it. Oh, glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. It embarrassed me. You never want to do something that you think is going to be good, but you think it actually might be shite. You don't want to embarrass yourself. AJ Domican, thanks for 200 bits. Greg, thanks for the sub. Remember everybody, don't go out because you're a vector. You're a vector. Big shout out to all the vectors. Here, let me, right. Oh, I listen. Also, so I've got to say, somebody tweeted me. Well, didn't forget to say, I just didn't finish what I was saying. Somebody tweeted me saying, oh, so your book, the paperback, or your autobiography came out the other day, going to promote it. And I was like, what? What? I got a box. See, before your book comes out, your publisher, well, at least mine did, sends you a box of like 20 or like a few dozen of that book for you to look at and give to people or whatever, kind of freebie of your end book. Hey. Hellspawn, thanks for the sub. Sean, thanks for the 913 sub. Could I get a shout out to Tom? We're working from home today. Hello Tom. Hello to you and hello to Tom. The fucking paperback. The paperback for my autobiography. What happens is your hardback comes out a year later, the paperback comes out. The paperback is cheaper to make. It's a cheaper thing. More easily damaged. The hardback comes out. It's all hardly gets damaged, costs more money. And it's bigger, obviously. Just a bigger size. You've seen books. And then a paperback comes out a year later. Cheaper to make, cheaper to buy. It's your cheaper sort of version. Usually the paperback, I think, does better than the hardback. Like, see if I was to compare it to, say, Stephen King, fucking Carrie, which it isn't. Only sold, I think Carrie hardback sold about fucking 30,000 copies or something. Paperback, 1 million. And I mean, like, I think it sold like about 1 million very quickly. It didn't. I don't mean, well, the paperback's out for longer. It's always a paperback that's out for longer. So it's sold 1 million since. No, I think it like that. So I thought, even though I didn't, obviously I don't fucking expect my paperback to sell a fucking million, or anything like that. Kind of think the paperback's cheaper. Oh my god, Paul, for real. Thanks for the sub. Cabge, thanks for the $5. Best version of Imagine ever, thank you very much. Hellspawn 80, thanks again. I wasn't told. I got sent a box of the paperbacks about 2 months ago or something. And I thought, oh, that's right, the paperbacks it's in. Because it's a year after the hardback. And I was like, when did that? Was it May? Remember it was like May? I thought it was about May or something like that. That's it. Get it in Amazon, get it in Waterstones, get it in places. Personally, I would get the audiobook if you're interested. Audiobooks, I read it, and I read it in my voice. It's me reading it. You can get it on Audible for a free trial. Get a free trial Audible, cancel it right away if you want, and that's it. The strange thing, the funny thing about the audiobook is, I'm reading it, right? I read the book, and every now and again, I fuck a wee bit up. You don't hear me fucking it up. Well, you kind of do, but every now and again, when you're doing an audiobook, you'll make a mistake. So I might read a wee sentence that kind of goes like this, and every now and again, I might read a wee sentence, and every now and again, I might read a wee sentence, you know, like that. I would repeat a wee bit, or I might just say a whole sentence. It sounds fine, but I think I maybe slurred a bit, so I'll repeat the whole thing again. Every now and again, I would read a whole thing that would go like that. Then I wouldn't like how I put the emphasis on the word whole, so I'd do it again. Every now and again, I'd read the whole thing that would go like that. Right, so I'd just say the whole thing again. The person that on the computer next door who's listening to the whole thing as I'm doing it, that's their job to go, alright, just chop that bit out. He's repeating that bit, chop that bit out. But every now and again, a wee bit gets through. In other words, people have told me that, see, when you listen to the audiobook, now and again you'll hear me saying the same sentence twice. It's like, what? When people told me that, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing. RC, thanks for the $5. Someone I know was recently diagnosed with ADHD. It reminded me of the time you took all the tests for it, but it turned out that you were probably just a baldy wank. Thank you very much, mate. Cy Cortez, thanks for 4 months. 4 months of loving the content, my dude. I listen to audiobooks while playing survival games like Ark or Conan. Best way to multitask, I reckon. The me inside, Connor, thanks for the subs. Yeah, that's the spirit on here, isn't it? That's what it's all about on here. Oh, magic. That's what it's all about. Aye, so I don't know if it's to do with fucking coronavirus or something, but I haven't. I checked my fucking email and all the rest of it to see is there an email for like a month ago saying, so just to let you know what the plan is the book's going to be coming out on this date. So we're thinking about putting this wee graphic out, this wee sound clip out, where we kind of fucking sound wave thing, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. Nothing. Coronavirus didn't really. They don't care because it won't sell. My books don't really sell a lot. I think after about a year of any of my books being out, it's about like 30,000 books. It's not like 100,000, it's not a million. Not a lot. It's audiobook. I sell more audiobooks than actual books. See if you manage to, in the UK, in 1 week, sell about 2,000 books in 1 week. That can get you in the top 10 of the Sunday Times bestseller list. That means you can then say, this book is a Sunday Times bestseller. You only need to sell about, just to get in the top. I've got an itchy eye here. You only need to get sell about 2,000, depending on what kind of week it is. So it's not like, oh, you need to sell 1 million to get in that chart. You don't need to sell 50,000. But you'll see that there are books, like you see the charts, you'll see that like maybe the number 10 is has sold like 1,800. Number 9 maybe 2,200. But then it can go like number 5 can be like fucking 100,000 or 50,000. Books don't sell as much as you might think. It will if you're a fucking big shot, an absolute big shot, and everybody can't wait for your new book to come out or something. Like some sort of fucking Harry Potter thing. But I think I sold about like Daft Wee Stories or something maybe in the first week, something like about 2,500 or something like that, because you've got all your pre-sales, you're telling everybody go to Amazon, go to Waterstones, you get people, they've already ordered it, and that all goes towards the day, the book launch sales. So it's not like when the person pre-ordered it 2 months ago. You know, obviously you can only fucking buy it when the thing comes out. So if people have pre-ordered it, let's say 1,000, and then you do a book tour, and then you're selling books at the tour for that first week, then you can sort of get it up and just enough to get into the wee charts, and then you can say Sunday with a paperback, the Sunday Times bestseller. And if you have that on the front, it can maybe be enough that if it's sitting on a fucking shelf, somebody walk by and go, oh, what's this? The Sunday Times bestseller. It must be good then. Must be. But I didn't get out with that Charlotte, and I don't think it happened with my autobiography either. Even though I think my autobiography sold more, I think maybe, than Daft Wee Stories, I'm not sure. Daft Wee Stories is a Sunday Times bestseller, but I don't think it was on the Sunday Times bestseller list. I don't think it was the top 10 in the UK for that week. Or the Benidorm one, I'm glad you like it. Acting like you don't know the numbers by heart. I don't. I would admit it, if I knew the numbers, I'd fucking say. No, I'm dead interested in how my thing's going. I'm dead interested in dates and how much it's selling and metrics and numbers and does this affect that? I mean, like there I was looking at the see that Dead by Daylight one I played yesterday, the teabagging thing. I did a wee kind of cropped it all down, so I edited it all down and down to about 7 minutes, and I stuck it on YouTube. Yeah, that took me like, I don't know, half an hour to do that. And that is, see, you know when I was playing Modern Warfare Warzone the other day, and I was parachuting down, and I was nearly at the ground, and yous are all at press C, press C, press C, and I could see that it says cut parachute, but I believed yous like maybe meaning you can drop for there, it's fine. It's fine to drop for there. It's fine to just fall. And I did it and I fucking died. I put that one wee clip that only lasts for about a minute on YouTube, and top recent videos, number 1. My chat told me to press C. 40,000 views, 43,000 views in just a couple of days. Whereas see that Battle of the Teabaggers, I edited a wee sort of version of what I did yesterday, stuck up. Number 7. Put in more effort. Did a wee thumbnail for it. Number 7. So I'm interested in all that. I'm interested in like going like that. Right. Basically means see out of the last 10 videos you've made, I think, or the videos the last month or whatever, here's what is ranked in terms of views. So I'm like, right, so that only got to number 7. Is that because it was long? Is it because it was boring? What was it? I don't say train, I say train, number 2. BAFTAs are nothing compared to me spitting on my BAFTAs, number 4. So I'm like that. Right, these videos are going to be like 2 minutes long. I've got to do videos that basically fit into a tweet. 2 minutes and 20. And I put it on there, there, and there. Some people go like, what's teabagging? I don't understand. What am I missing? I just meant, if you don't know, just stay like that. Keep it that way. You don't want to know. Mac and Pete, thanks for the subs. I miss the night ones when I'm working late. Swings and roundabouts. Thank you very much. Mango, thanks for the 5-month resub. I think someone mentioned it before, but Autobahn Police Simulator 2, like, it'd be quite fun to play. Autobahn Police Simulator 2. Sounds interesting. Anybody heard it? Autobahn Police Simulator 2. I'm not going to make TikToks. I was on Vine. I'm vined out. I'm all vined out. Not going to do all that again. I'll leave Vine. I'll leave TikToks to the fucking... all the tryhards that were too late for Vine. Too young for Vine. Right, where am I? All Heroes copied. Oh my god, look at that. All Heroes copied with echoes.
Get closer. What still works? Still works. Still works.
Oh shit, dude.
Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack. And
hey guys.
Amazing news.
Hey guys.
Show is finally out on Overwatch.
Hey. Over here, guys. What did I come on here for? Autobahn Police Simulator 2. Let's check it out. First look English. What is this? Wait a minute. Wait. Is it on the PC? What?
Rank and file workers first.
No, and I know he's the boss. That's why I want to talk to him.
Love it already. Look at his fucking... Look at his fucking eyelashes. Right, he's behind glass, so he's a wee bit kind of faded, but you know how glass doesn't affect eyelashes? Have you noticed that? When something's behind a bit of glass, or reflective glass, or frosted glass or something, somehow eyelashes... Nobody, scientists haven't been able to work it out.
Have an appointment with Holland.
The stairs and then left.
Right, lot of talking.
I was only 10 minutes late. Worse things have happened.
3 things you should know. Firstly, Mr. Becker only means well.
This is good.
So you're the rookie.
What's this?
Thank you. I will send approximate coordinates to
This is good. Is this good?
emergency vehicles. There are requests for personal carriageway. This is
Is this good? It's a decent game, says Imp.
Okay, please step behind the crash barrier and wait for the breakdown vehicle. I'll take care of the board full of nails.
Yes, will do.
What? What? So it's like a kind of game where Polizei. Eins, zwei, Polizei. Eins, zwei. No! Sign in? You what? For that? Eins, zwei. Hold on. Dancing Adolf Hitler? For fuck's sake. Right, a minute, what's this? Hold on. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right. There you go. No got muted. That's how you circumvent a mute. North Motherwell Young Team. Thanks for 200 bits. My pal's a pretty famous YouTuber. He sometimes posts his videos on Reddit. They'll maybe only get 100 upvotes, but the number of extra views is mental. He'll maybe get an extra 10,000 views when he posts them. See, I can't be fucked with. I can't be fucked with. You couldn't hear that? All good. Alright, forget it then. How can you not hear it? Could you hear it but it was quiet? Anyway, so say with my book, I don't know if it's anything to do with coronavirus. Anything to do with, look, we've not got the time, we've not got the resources, everything's up in the air, everything's fucked. We've not got the time to promote your stupid fucking book. But there's like, the publishers haven't tweeted about it, they've tweeted about other things, the publishers haven't tweeted about it. The book was, can I just say this? Can I just say this? Now, my book was well received. It was well received. A lot of yous liked it, and kind of reviewer types and other like websites and all that. It did well, right? Which is good, right? 'Cause I didn't know how it was going to go. You just don't know if it's going to be boring as people going to be. It's boring as fuck. Or this thing he said in the book, he shouldn't have said that. I didn't know he was like that. So it's not like it was. It's not like it's a pure fucking shite book or something. It's not like it's a pure shite book that they want to just fucking forget about. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this. It's a good book. I don't know. I mean, I like writing it, but once you're fucking 100,000 words in, you don't know anymore. You go, is this a lot of fucking crap? Is this a lot of, like, will somebody get to the end and go, oh, boo fucking who? With any sad bits or anything, or like, why are you telling us? Why are you sort of talking about mental health and then talking about how to make a fucking sketch? What is this? Who's this book for? You know, because I was worried that, am I talking about too much of this? I know enough of that. Should I be talking about just that, but no this? Don't know. But it seemed to go well, so that was that. So it's not like, and I'm just talking about just going by reviews and things like that. If I was them, imagine they didn't know if it was any good, and I didn't know it was any good. Looking at reviews and things like that, I go, oh, right. Sales wise, I think it did alright, just like everything, just like the other ones. I mean, as alright, if not a bit better than the other books. So, they've no mentioned, they've no tweeted about it, they've no emailed us, they sent us the books out, but they didn't email us to say, just to let you know, the book's going to be out in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like before the whole coronavirus thing happened, right? Nothing. By the way, remember, see we be kind of grumbling here. I know this is fuck all compared to what is going on right now, right? It's just a wee grumble, right? So how come it's like nothing? Nothing at all? You don't know, even like a wee, you know, a tweet for the publishers. A tweet. This book is out. You can buy it. You don't have to go to a fucking shop and rub shoulders with fucking people coughing over you. You can order it. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? So, can you ask them what's happening? Well, here's the fucking thing said for it. So, I'm not going to ask them. Because here's why. By the way, see the editor of the book, Jack. He's magic. He's a cracking guy. He's brilliant, and I met up with him a few times, and I really like him, right? So it's not really him. But, see, promotion has been pushed back onto most authors. You should write them and ask about a publicist. Isn't it funny that Americans say you should write them and ask about the publisher? No, write to them. You should write them. Isn't that song Nathan Jones? There's a song, remember Nathan Jones by Bananarama, which is a cover version of some older one. You never wrote me. And I thought, are they saying you never wrote me? You never wrote me. You never wrote me. Americans say it like phoning. Phone me. What's wrong with that? Well, here we don't say that. You'd say, I wrote to somebody. You never say I wrote him. So it's always like wrote to. I wrote to. Don't forget to write me. Aye, that. Writing somebody, like I wrote him. Kind of almost sounds like you're drawing them. What the fuck was I saying? Aye. No, here's why I really enjoy this. Here's why I enjoy doing this, right? Why I enjoy doing this and why I'm not too bothered about... I mean, I would like to write Melby stories and all that at some point, maybe. But here's why I'm no too bothered about books, telly stuff and all that. See like with Limmy show, right? We'll see with this, just take this fucking thing, current thing as a fucking... In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get driving, right? And I'll fucking moan. We'll moan and drive. El Rumpo, thanks for the sub. North Motherwell Young Teams, thanks for 200 bits. Oh, thanks again. I'll drive. Right, I'll moan and drive. Don't moan and drive. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Sitting here behind the fucking steering wheel. Here's why. Right, you can hear that, can't you? I can see you can hear that, aye. What? Game upgraded to new version. Give us a wee second, you can't. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'll drag that down there. Wait a second. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's get some deliveries done. Right, here we go. Spotify Premium. Here we go. I actually switched a film off because an English person said, when you wrote me, I was really happy to hear that, you know that. It was a film called, I think it's called The Limey. It might have been The Limey, it might have been something else. It was him, Terence Stamp, him that played Zod in the old Superman and Superman 2. Not The Limey, but The Limey. I think it's The Limey. He's like an English guy. He is English, the actor. And he plays an English guy and he goes to America for something, I don't know, family or something. And in it, what's this? He, there's a wee voiceover, over at the beginning, like he's reading a letter. And it says, he goes like, when you wrote me, I was happy to hear from you, like that. I thought, that's an American writer. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, you know, pavement, sidewalk. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with sidewalk. Nothing wrong with pavement. Pavement. I'm just saying it's different. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I never said there's anything wrong. Language changes over time. Well, that's right, Wandering Pixels, but it doesn't change yet. This one doesn't change like that. Language changes. I don't know what you mean. I can't read what you're saying, Wandering, because my language has changed so quickly I don't know what you're saying anymore. What was that? To hear an English person use such an Americanism took me right out the film. That was like the first 5 minutes of the film, and I just switched it off. Right away I switched it off. Right away. Without further ado. Right, where am I? I'm in Paris. Everybody, who would like to drive from Paris to St. Petersburg in Russia? Who would like that? Paris? All the way to Russia. The largest country in the world. Oh my god, Pop for real, thanks for 200 bits. To everyone who's watching through Chrome on desktop, you can get the picture-in-picture extension and have Limmy's big orb face floating serenely over your spreadsheets, Word docs, emails, or whatever you have as your work from home. Right. You hear that, everybody? There is a picture-in-picture extension for Chrome. So apparently you can have this window over another window. I take it you put like one tab in another tab. Works in Firefox too, right? Oh, right, so here's my wee moan. Has the game changed mods? Crisco, thanks to £2. I sent you a cheer with a game recommendation. Have a look if you get a sec. Not sure what recommendations are. Crisco, call that one. Sorry, I saw that. Call a Cthulhu. What do we say? Should I put this back a wee bit? There we go. Just sit right back, man. Sit right back. What? Can you put that a wee bit? Is that alright? That's fine. Call a Cthulhu. Call a Cthulhu. I saw that. Maybe I should actually sit up a wee bit more. Yet. 4% damage. Maybe I should sit up a wee bit more. Hold on. Maybe like that. Maybe sit back a bit. There we go. I'm going to deliver bog roll, everybody. Yeah. Out the way. Everybody, right. 7% damage. Right. Now, that mic has to go there, right? Because that's getting in the way. There we are. Right, where the fuck am I? What am I doing? Where's the daisy? 8% damage now. And I need sleep. We're going to somewhere in Paris, everybody. Right, what, should I sleep now? No, don't sleep now. Sleep later. Get petrol just now though. May as well. Right. What I was going to say was... So, see that thing with the book? With the book? Nobody telling me. And like, I mean, I checked my email, I searched for fucking paperback. I looked in my usual folders. Nothing. No tweets for the publishers. Nothing at all. Nothing. And honestly, it's not the fucking end of the world, right? The hardback was out, the book's out, the book got made, the book got written, the audiobook's made, that's that done. That's that, right? 78 miles an hour, everybody. Let's have a wee look. Get me flying. Get me fly. You seen inside? Look. There's Rexit. There's my Christmas tree. Pictures. Iron Brew. It's all here. Cake thanks to 200 bits. Good morning, you absolute vector. Question: how do you feel about people who aren't Scottish, like me, using familiar and non-Scottish phrases because they become an ingrained part of their vocabulary? Me feeling. Me feeling at all. Do you mean... Hello, Russia? I mean, I don't feel in any negative way, if that's what you mean. Do you know what? I'm fucking glad. I want to see more Americans use kind of Scottish stuff, because it's what will persuade certain Scottish people to start fucking using their own fucking part. For example, and I've said it before, sorry, I'm on a bit of a moan today. Malamars, thanks for 17 month resub. Way here! Captain Queefheart, thanks for the sub. Go. Oh, what a skid! Beautiful! Tokyo Drift there, everybody. I don't know if that's actually called a Tokyo Drift. I just know there's a film called Tokyo Drift. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and I've seen them skidding like that. It's funny to say, oh! Sorry, oh, it's a red motor, yes. Yes, man. Now that was some fucking whiplash here. Oh, I hate those fucking red fucking going, you cunt. That's it, fuck. Whiplash. Hope it fucking tore your neck right open, man. Right open at the fucking windpipe. Just split. You know how, like, if there's denims that are too tight, crouch down, or leather trousers or something like that, bend down, rips right along the seam? Hope it rips right, hope it fucking whiplash ripped right along the fucking seam there. Captain Queefart, thanks for 1013 sub. I'm really worried about the well-being of our Maggie during these tough times. Do you happen to have any updates on her current health? Here's an update. There's an update. Now actually, see, before I pick up this card, I'm going to go to the nearest garage. Oh, see, Chris, see, answer your question. Do you know this job might be finished, by the way, because I've went to the fucking garage. I don't want a big RPG. I don't want a big story game. It looked quite long. I can just tell you right now, I'm gonna have to go for an in-game sleep here. I have to go for an in-game sleep. Sorry, I'm talking about 10 different fucking things right now. Go for a sleep. I don't want to play one of these big fucking long games, you know, like that, or that Plague one, a Plague Tale, or whatever it is. Right, let me see if that job's still fucking available. So I've went for a sleep now. Job market, freight market. Is it? Offer expires. Aye, yeah, still available. Still available. Aye. Right, see, first of all, let me just talk about the book and get that fucking topic finished. Let me close that ticket for you. Close that ticket. So, are you happy with your service? Can I close this ticket now? Close this what? Ticket? What? You happy with it? You done? I'm finished, aye, that's what you mean. Aye, yeah. So, see what I like about doing this, other than just being here and having a good time and chatting away and having a laugh and all the rest of it. And you've been very generous and actually chucked me money so I can just actually fucking sit here and live the life of my fucking dreams, which, like, sitting on my computer, so I've ever wanted today. Thank you very, very much. Where the fuck am I? Get lights on. Stop, don't crash. I don't want 1% of damage on this. Oh, Scotty's welling up there. Thanks, Gray. Gray says you're welcome. Thank you very much. Hard work? You mean you're right, Pastor? It is hard work. 5 hours yesterday. 5 years, and I'm not like these other fucking streamers. These ones that play their FPSs, their fucking shooters and all that, they just sit there for half the fucking time with their mouth shut. Most of the time just sit there with their mouth shut. Non-stop talking, man. Really, really hard. I have to get a steroid spray, like Dave Gann of Depeche Mode in the film Depeche Mode 101. Have to get a steroid spray at the end of it each day to give me strength to talk. It's like doing a... I went to the doctor. The doctor says, we're actually dealing with people with coronavirus right now. I says, no, but listen, this is more important. I mean, talking. I need something for my throat because I've been talking so much on my stream. Alright, I see. Receptionist, please cancel all appointments today. Shumpin and off me not, thanks for the subs. You're welcome. You're welcome. Aye. Right, see with the book. Right, see with being here. Is there a fucking riot outside? What's that? Hold on. A happy sort of riot. Something suddenly happened. Spring break. Here am I having a laugh. That's got to be youngsters. Let me check myself. I've got joggies on. I apologise. Yeah. It's youngsters. Just get a secondary school, and then we've got uniforms on and all that, so that's their kind of like last day. I was walking up Limmy Street. I'm going to shout out and go, oh, there's fucking people fucking dying, Nanny! There's fucking people dying, Ozzy! Right, see with see with being here. You know who's in charge of making a success of all this, and making this go well, and me being happy, and me making this my job, and me begging yous for subs and things like that, and me deciding how well it looks and what's on the screen and what videos I put out and how much effort that gets put into what, and if I should do a wee animation, it's all me. It's all me. Like all streamers. I mean, I know you get streamers that've got editors and all that don't worry, you give me a bit of money or whatever and I'll edit your kind of clips together and stuff like that, and you don't need to worry about that. But the decision to do that is up to the streamer and everything. I don't know if there's any streamers who are actually managed in the sense that, don't worry, we'll set the place up for you. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to go in front of the camera and you're going to do this and you're going to say this and this is when you're going to say it. Almost to a fucking script. I don't know if that such a thing exists. But generally it's up to the fucking streamer. It's up to you if it's a success or not. I mean, how much an effort you put into it, attempting to make it a success. Whereas, see with the telly stuff or the book stuff, I'm one part of it. Right, I've probably got more followers than the publisher and all the rest of it, and I'll be able to get in touch with more of the people who would buy my book than the publishers, because the people who are into my stuff will already be following it. They're not going to be following something else and know me. So obviously that's fucking logical. But you expect them to do their bit. You expect them to do their bit. Mr. Keyink, thanks for the sub. And by the way, let me just remind you, this is a minimal moan compared to what's going on in the world and all that. Right, I'm aware of this is a minor grumble. But it's not like they've decided we're not going to put out the paperback. That's why we're not talking about it, because there's been a wee bit of delay in things. We don't want to, nothing like that. It's there. It's in the shops right now. And for whatever reason, they've not even went like that. Just to let you know, as a business, as a publisher, we've got a book that we've printed, we've paid for, to get made, to get printed. It's in the shops. You might be interested in buying it. No? You'd think they would maybe get in touch with me and say, as the author and as somebody who's got a lot of followers, you might like to tell your followers that the book that we have printed is now on sale, and that means you will get money, and that means we will get money. In fact, they'll get the fucking money. That's the strange thing. They get the money. You already get an advance. The way books work, you get an advance. You get paid money in advance of the sales. I don't know if any publishers actually go like that. We're not going to give you any money. Is there any point to this story? Ian Q, is there any point to your story, mate? Is there any point to you? Right, where was I? Diver Stella thinks the 50-month sub. 3 days into working, into home working, and I've given up trying to resist the live stream. That's the spirit. Disco Marble, thanks for the sub. Big Beard, thanks for the sub. Sorry, I'm taking ages to talk about the one thing, right? I'm taking ages to talk about the one thing. All I'm saying is this. Like with books, with publishing and all that, the way it works, what I've learned is, they don't just like go, would you like to do a book? Aye. And then you write the book and they go, right, well there you go, where's my money? Oh, you don't get any money yet. You'll get money when for each book sold. Then you'll get the money. What they do is, they then own the rights to the publishing of the book for, I don't know, forever or whatever, I'm not quite sure, and they give you an advance, a certain amount of money, and they're imagining that's a reasonable amount to give you based on what they think you'll sell. And then see, once you sell enough books that is beyond that advance, like, because you get a percentage of money for each book sold. It's no, the percentage is quite low, I think. Once you're beyond the amount of money you got for the advance, then you start getting royalties. So see, for a good while, you wouldn't actually get any money, depending on your sales. You wouldn't actually really get any money for the books sold until it's over the advance. And I don't think I've ever got that. I don't think I've ever got to the royalty stage. I'm not sure. I mean, you would think, like with Darfy Stories, which has been out for a few years. I mean, I'll check. But I've walked out and I've thought to myself, so that many, that would probably pay that off, that'd probably do that. So, see the fact that they've already paid for the advance, then it's in their interests to sell the fucking book, to pay for the advance that they gave me. You know, it's not like they're like, why should we sell it? Because the money just goes straight to you, Limmy. You don't get it anywhere. No, it's a promotion is expensive. A tweet is expensive. I beg your pardon. I know what you're saying. They don't need to do anything. Just a fucking tweet. Or an email to me to say your book, do you know your book's it? An email to me to say, do you know that your book is currently on sale? Or do you know your book is going to be on sale in a week? Do you know your book is going to be out? We're not sure exactly when, but we think in the next 3 weeks. Nothing. Unless I've completely fucking... fuck knows. So if you haven't reached royalties, does that mean they still haven't made a profit on any of the books? I'm not sure how it works. They'll definitely have made a profit on the books because it's kind of cheap to print books, and they take a large percentage. So I'm not quite sure how it works. Anyway, my whole point is, what compared to being here. See, being here on Twitch, I'm completely in control of what I fucking do. When I do it, how I do it. I can think to myself, how do I get more people in here? Do I want more people in here? How do I do this? How do I go about that? So should I go on Instagram? Should I start posting things on TikTok, even though I'm not interested? Well, what would you do? What would you do? Can you actually be arsed with doing stupid wee funny wee fucking videos? Because I've vined. Because Vines, see, people were asking me, oh, now that this new Vine, that whatever the fuck it's called, I don't even know what's the point now that there's TikTok. Are you going to go on it? What's it called again? Bit or Bite? Aye, Bite. Are you going to go on it? And the thing is, see, when I was on Vine, it wasn't like I was constantly vining, coming out with crackers and or the plasterer and doing lots of funny wee faces and voices, and then Vine was suddenly taken away, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for it to come back. I reached a point where I kind of just stopped whilst Vine was still gone. I just went, right, that's me. I think that's me finished now with trying to do funny stuff, and I just ended up doing wee Vines of me fucking baking bread and stuff like that. No, I was vining when I was on antidepressants, and that went really well. I was vining when I wasn't on them, and that went really well. I mean, see the vines. See the plasterer. The plasterer vines, all them, if you put them all together, they were done, I think it was started when I was on antidepressants, and as you get to the end, that's when I was after them. There's one vine, if you know what happens in the plasterer, the vine where I'm in some sort of a room with a white background, and I go like this. It's like coming up for Christmas, or it's like November or something, or October, and I go like that. She says, you got stuff in the shows for Christmas already. I say, that's early. That's for next Christmas. See, that was me in the offices of the comedy unit, preparing for the Christmas special Limmy show, which was the end of 2013. by that point I was off antidepressants because I stopped on, I remember I stopped about the 11th of September, in other words 9/11. I kind of remember that because I stopped, I think I took my last pill, or it was my first day of not taking a pill. No, the 9/11. I mean, like in 2013. In other words, am I right? Am I right? Aye. 11th of September, I was about then. So see by that point, so I was still doing Vines after it, because after that came all the alky stuff. You know, stuff where he's not turning up for work and all that, where he shakes. I think that was me off antidepressants. So I was still doing Vines. It's not like when I came off antidepressants, I suddenly got all kind of done, and I can't make anything. I'm still doing stuff, but when Vine was still happening, I'd sort of given up on it. So it's not like I'm like, oh, there's TikTok, oh good, now I'm going to get back into it. I can't remember what came when. I have got all the Vines in order on my computer. Anyway, it's up to me to decide. It's up to me to go, right, should I go into this? Should I go into that? Would that get more people? Is it the right sort of people? If I start telling people on TikTok, oh, I'm in Twitch, how much effort am I going to put in versus how much I'm going to get out? How many people, even if I was to make dead funny stuff, how funny would I have to be? How much time would I have to put in? Versus, who am I getting to come here? Am I not best to focus all my time on things like Twitter? Am I not best to focus my time on just streaming? Because since doing the daytime streams, I've been like, it's been an average, something like an average an extra 200 followers a day or something like that. And I wasn't getting that at night, so it's like new people during the day. So my point is, I know this sounds all a bit technical when I should just be sitting here streaming away and not talking about me making efforts to fucking be successful in Twitch. It's like getting your peek behind the curtain, and it's probably really, really upsetting you right now, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Daniel Eager, thanks to the £2. Did you know Limmy's Homemade Show is on BBC Scotland tonight? Oh, it is it? I heard there was going to be a repeat. That's right. I'm going to tell, there you go. There you go. Somebody told me about that, and I was told about that. Who told me about that? No, somebody saw that. The pilot. Here, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was Limmy's Homemade Show the pilot, the original? Wait. A pilot's like the first one. I think a pilot used to mean like a first episode of a programme, and then you don't make any more until you see how the pilot goes. There's also, I can't remember what the name it is, but it's also pilots that nobody sees, nobody gets to see, where they just kind of try it out. I don't know why it's called a pilot, because it's nothing to do with a fucking pilot flying a plane, but you know, a pilot light. Now you get a pilot light in a fucking old, like, in a gas oven. You get a wee flame that lights the bigger flame. Might be something to do with that. Crisco, thanks to 200 bits. It's really useful and interesting stuff. Glad to hear it. Grandad AK-47, cellular apologies. Thanks for the subs. Shout out to all the Animal Crossing head getting their muck today. I saw that Amy sometimes is playing Animal Crossing. Is it a new version or something like that. Anyway, what my point is, sorry, I've taken about 2 hours to fucking talk about this one thing. My point is, it's up to me. This is all up to me. This is all up to me. Oh, what I was going to say there was, can any of you remember what channel Limmy's Homemade Show, the pilot, was on? Because it was on BBC Two Scotland. I think that might have just been SD. Meaning, if this is on BBC Scotland, which is an HD channel, this will be the first time it's in HD. BBC Two Scotland. Actually, was BBC Two? I don't know if BBC Two Scotland was HD. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Limmy Show and all the rest, it was always on BBC Two Scotland. It was never HD, even though it was all made in HD. I watched it in HD. I mean, I could look, maybe on iPlayer it was HD. Maybe. It all depends. All depends. If I look on YouTube and I see what anybody's not, grabbed any of these sketches, didn't you lose? Aye, well, that fucking brings me on to what I'm going to say. That brings me on to what I was going to say. See with all the Twitch stuff, that's up to me. See the book stuff. There you go. The promotion of that. The promotion of my paperback just being out. I only heard about it with some fucking random guy tweeting me. Oh, did you know your paperback's out? How you promoting it? That's how I've just found out. Nobody emailed. Nobody tweeted. Publishers didn't tweet about it. A tweet, how much does a tweet cost? Do you know what I mean? Fuck all. Nae cunts told me. Now, I just want to say again, I feel a wee bit kind of fucking privileged moaning about this sort of shite when all this stuff's going on. It's just a wee minor grumble, right? So that's something that is left to somebody else. That's somebody that is left. That's something that is left to other people, and it hasn't happened, and it's not been done. Christ, choose a line. Not Uncle Worry, by doing this they can't overtake me. You leave it to other people, that's what happens. Now somebody there said, did you not lose all the HD stuff for Limmy Show? Limmy Show, first series, second series. I know I've said all this before, but when we got all that stuff and ready to put it on Netflix, I got told we're going to put it on Netflix. I had to remove certain bits of music for copyright reasons, and when I was in the edit, taking the things out, I was in this editing place, I was like, wait a minute, and I looked at Falconhoof, the glory scroll down the bottom right, the words were all a bit rough. I noticed it wasn't HD. I was like, is that that's SD there, isn't it? Oh aye, yeah. I says, how is this like offline? In terms of video editing, offline doesn't mean anything to do with the internet. Offline is like a kind of lower quality version. It's just easier to edit in terms of the computer. Online is like the final perfect quality, uncompressed type of thing, if you know what I mean. Video. So it's like, is this just like kind of offline here? And then you'll sort of like punt out the online one, is it? I went, no, this is all we've got. I went, no, but it's a HD. Alright, well this is all we've got here. This was the comedy unit, this was like the editing place. I was like, but no, this is filmed in HD. Alright, I says, have you not got the rushes, the original footage? No, this is just given to us. I was like, right, hold on. And I got in touch with the comedy unit and I went, they've only got like SD stuff here. It's practically like a fucking DVD rip. Do you know where's the HD stuff? Oh, I'm not sure, right, hold on, I'll make a few phone calls, aye, they should have it, aye. And then they got back in touch and said, the problem was, see the first and second series of Limmy Show. It was the first and second series. Am I not facing the mic properly here or something? The first and second series of Limmy Show were edited in a place called M8 Media. Armchair Pundit, thanks for the bits. Sub. They went bust, and then when they went bust, they just kind of sold all their fucking servers and all that, you know, to kind of, I don't know, to liquidate, pay after whatever it is, debtors or creditors. I went, right. I went, I said to the comedy at Wellview, have you got it backed up? Have you got it backed up in HD? And they went, on the phone, went, no, have you? That's what it's actually said, no, have you? Have I? Why did I not think of that? Cater Cakes, thanks for 200 bits. So I work in the publishing industry. Don't you dare come on here starting with the word so. And the turnover of certain positions like publicist is very, very high. You're definitely not alone in your complaint here. I would write to your editor and see if they could do it. That's your fault. 72% damage. That was your fault. That was your fault. And see if they can do anything, especially with the homemade show coming out. I don't fucking care. That's the whole point of this, right? Is what I'm saying. I don't care anymore. I am sick of fucking chasing people up and going, is this done, is this done, is this done? By the way, I'm the angel. I mean, I'm a right fucking putter offer. Date later. I mean, the production manager in Limmy's Homemade Show in this series, you know, she had to sort of almost give me a bit of talking to, because she's like, listen, you're gonna have to fucking, you know, speed up your replies to me. This needs to happen quick. This needs to happen quick. You know, like, I need to fill in all these forms and do all this paperwork and, you know, that kind of thing. And I check my email every fucking week, but once a week. And she's wanting quick replies. And you know, she was getting kind of fed up with it. And I went, listen, I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, is there any chance we could just date? Could we date in WhatsApp? Can we date in WhatsApp? Because I check WhatsApp, I'm on my phone all the time. Emails, I don't even want to check them. And see, since gone on WhatsApp, instant. She WhatsApp, she messages me. I've just sent you a thingy, get back right away. I've just sent you this, by the way, I get back right away. Simple as that. Emails, I fucking don't want to look at them. I don't want to look at them. So see with that, the HD thing, that's it gone. I thought you would think that you would take a backup as the production company, the producers. I mean, see me, I'm taking some risks with Limmy's Homemade Show, the series and the pilot. I've got a copy on my computer on OneDrive. I've got a copy on my computer, the same computer on another drive, and I've got a copy on an external hard drive. So if one drive fails, at least I've got the other one. If that drive fails, I've got the external one. If this house burns down, I'm fucked, and I'll just stay in the house and burn down with it. So I should stick it online somewhere, but it's fucking huge. It's huge. It's like half a terabyte. It's about 500 gig. Clammy, Hans, and oh my god, Chop, thanks for the subs. That's nothing, really? Is that fine? That's nothing. Is that alright? £80 a year for 1 terabyte Google. 80 fucking quid a year, constantly 80 quid just coming at your account like that. Every year, 80 quid, 80 quid, 80 quid. Aye. Suppose I should. Maybe I should. It's not really that big. Just buy a 1 terabyte external hard drive and put it in your shed or relatives bit. I think about like put one in a fucking loft, put one here, put one there, and put other stuff on it. The only problem is they've got a bit of a life to them, ain't they? Shelf life of hard drives are no great. Cloud is the way to go. It is, isn't it? It is. I should do that then. I'll go through everything. I need to get rid of some redundant stuff. Wee outtakes. I know even your good outtakes. Cloud is easy to hack. Well, if anybody wants to fucking hack in to get my fucking Limmy's Homemade Show, I'm fucking honoured. I'm honoured. The Wasps Factory, thanks for 3 sub. Your favourite TV chef? Greg Wallace isn't a fucking chef. Oh my god, I hate that fucking cunt. Me and Lynn were watching MasterChef. Honestly, I just moan at the fucking screen all the time at him. One of the chefs, you know, the amateur chefs, was walking, like they were taking their meals through to the judges, and they were walking with their fucking plates towards the door that you have to go through, and Greg Wallace was like, that's it, through there. Through there, they fucking know where it is. Stop telling people what to do and where to go and how fucking fast to do it. Who are you, you fucking baldy cunt? You're not a fucking chef, honestly. The worst moment, the thing that I hate the most is McBride, he's just a fucking grocer. Just a greengrocer. So he is. It's a respectable trade. But don't fucking start ordering people about who are professional fucking chefs, and you're acting like you're like a better chef and you're fucking there to judge. You cunt. It's like me doing it. I'm going through that. Fuck it, Polis. Guarantee thanks to 2 quid. Did they find an HD version of The Limmy Show in the Endo? No, they did not. Like, Greg Wallace, the most hated moment was when Greg Wallace said, "Alright, come on, you got 10 minutes. Come on, get a move on." And the chef, I think it was maybe an amateur chef, maybe one of the professional ones, said, "Yes, chef." Said, "Yes, chef." Yes, chef to Greg Wallace. Gregor's isn't he a fucking chef? Don't chef him. He's done nothing. You should have seen my fucking face when that happened. Lynn's sick of it. Lynn's sick of hearing it. She's like that. Men. And I went like, aye, I fucking hate him. Aye, I fucking do. I fucking hate him. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't need to know. Too many people are doing too much thinking these days. I'm just going with a feeling for a fucking change. And I feel that I hate him. Doom doom, hooked on a feeling. Da, da, da. That's a 24-hour drive, this, everybody. Oh here, this way. Let's have a look, by the way. There we go. Look. There we are. Aye, right, sorry for talking about this one thing for fucking ages here, right? But what I do in Twitch is down to me. All the effort put in is down to me. The book thing, you'd think the publisher would tweet, they didn't. You think they'd email me, they didn't. Let me show they lost the fucking HD masters. So the HD version of, like, she's turned the wains against us or something like that, and you might not care about that. You might go, who gives a fuck? And that's what I was trying to tell myself. At least it fucking exists. At least it exists. At least it was made. At least it's on YouTube. At least it exists in some fucking form. It's not just like deleted like these old fucking things of the BBC black and white days, right? But it would be nice to have a fucking HD one and it's gone. There was other things like the DVD, getting the DVD made, and I left it to somebody else to make the DVD menu, and it's fucking crap. And I'm like, you know, we need to do this again. Look at it. What's wrong with it? I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with it? Look at it. Pure pish fucking menu. It just, when you did a wee rollover and things, the thing jerked down. You know, like the word fucking jerked down. It was just fucking shite. I says, right, I'm going to have to do it. Did the whole thing myself. I didn't build the whole fucking DVD myself, but the DVD menu, I made that, designed that, did it in Photoshop, did the wee, this is what the rollovers have to look like and that. And there's wee things like, I had like, say, like a wee square for a rollover in the DVD. Like a wee square, and then when you roll over it, I can't remember if I based it on my Limmy.com DVD that I made. When you roll over it, when you select that menu item, when you go to that menu item, a wee square fills the outline square, something like that. And I think I did something similar with a Limmy Show DVD, right? Sent it away. We sent it away to the DVD makers. They sent back a kind of, I don't know, a proof or whatever you would want to call it, you know, a kind of a sample, right, this is what it's going to be like. And I go to the wee rollover thing, the wee rollover, and the wee square isn't in the right fucking place. I'm like, fuck me, it's just pixels. I gave you the fucking Photoshop file. It's not like I gave you a font and you didn't have the fucking font, so we've got the wrong fucking font here. It's there. I've labelled the fucking folders and everything, like inactive or like not rolled over state. There's a wee fucking square like that, and when you roll over it, it's filled in. Where we 1 pixel not filled in border around it, you know, like a kind of wee square, then a gap, then a square, and you've got the wee square inside, sort of down the bottom right of the outline square with a bigger gap in the top and the left. I'm like, no. You know, I'm not like, I was never like that with them, you know, with the DVD makers, but I was like that with the comedy unit. To them, to be passed on to, you know how you sort of, you know, I was moaning to the comedy unit about that other lot. I was like, look at this. One of the most annoying sorry, I'm on one this morning, right? One of the most annoying fucking things is the wee fucking things. Because see if it's a big thing, oh, the thingy's not turned up in time, or they've forgot this whole fucking page, this whole screen, big gigantic thing, there's a page missing, alright, but see when it's a wee thing, you feel like a fucking arsehole for wanting it sorted, and that irritates you even more than it being a big thing. So, like, listen, this is going to, I'm sorry, but this is, fuck, this is going to have to get done again. This is going to have to get done again. You know, you feel like everybody's saying, alright, aye, that's fine, we'll do that, and then behind your back, they maybe go like, fucking hell, I mean, who cares? Who cares? Do you know what the easiest thing to do in the world is? The easiest thing to do in the world is get it right. It's so easy. It's so easy to get it right. Getting it wrong is kind of hard. Getting it wrong and then having to fix it is hard. See, just getting it right is the easiest thing in the world. All they had to do was look at what I've done. Do that. Look at what I've done. Do it like that. Should we do it like that? Like what he sent us? Or should we kind of no care and sort of do it our way? Ban Hayes. Thank you, Care Cakes. Right in there. Should we sort of no care and no look and no pay any attention and just sort of do it our way? And then he'll come back and then we have to do it again. Just do it right. Anyway, that's an example, the HD thing, the DVD, one or two other wee things, right? And obviously I make my own fucking mistakes, right? I'm not like I'm fucking perfect. But really daft fucking mistakes. Daft mistakes. But see this? See with Twitch, it's all up to me. That's what I love about it. It's all up to me. That's what I love about it. This is all down to me. See if it's shite, see if it doesn't work out. See if I don't, see if the proper amount of time isn't put in. See things like schedules, when I'm on, what's going to upset people, what do folk like, how much should I play, or what type of games do I want, versus all on me. It's all me. It's all me. It's all me. What a good feeling. What a lovely feeling. You've only, if it goes well, oh good. If it goes shite, you've only got yourself to blame. It's how I like it. So see things like Catherine, thanks for 513 sub. Check out Lair of the Clockwork God, kind of game I think you like. Thank you very much. Lair of the Clockwork God. Just a second. Let's just pop it out right fucking now. Let's no fuck about here. Lair of the Clockwork God. I see.
This is the story of how Danny, a soon-to-be college grad and a Grammarly user, connects with
I want to watch this.
key to her dream job. Our story begins in her head, where she has many tabs open, 3 of which will be pivotal.
Music journalism's effect on music. Right, well done.
The first, her senior thesis about journalism's effect on music.
Right.
Once she subtracts
That.
one necessary citation,
Can you rewind?
will earn her a degree
You can't rewind.
right here. Second, there's the social media post.
Second, there's the I hate that. Second, there's the social. You know that thing you get. I've seen that in a few YouTube videos. there's a kind of it's no quite, it's no vocal fry, it's not just that, it's the, yeah, it's the second, there's the point of the, you know, that kind of, there's the, you know, that, it's kind of, yeah, kind of, the thing with the G5, the Canon G5 is you kind of want it to be a bit more like it, it's not just that, you know, everybody talks in different ways, but there's something, I'm on one today, I do apologise, I'm on one. Rutland Walker, thanks to 200 bits. The opening line of the Metro's review of Greg Wallace's restaurant, Greg's Table, is where do I start with this travesty of a restaurant? I think I read that, it was joyful. McBride thinks that 813 sub. Saw Greg Wallace at the Food and Flower Festival in Dundee. He tried to make a flapjack, it didn't bind together, and then made a shite leak in potato soup. Bossed this poor lassie around the whole time, horrible. Yep, sounds just like him.
You're right. While here.
He did a programme where it's like eat less, eat better for less or something. He did a programme with somebody else where families that are struggling and they're getting like all the kind of branded cereal and the branded this, the branded that, and their programme shows you how to make meals for home and how you don't need to buy this, you can make this. Eat well for less, that's what it is. And there was a wee bit of these in a house, somebody's house, and he's showing, look, this is how you can chop up your own vegetables, you can make your own soup. And he's saying, like, one of the family members had a knife for like a chopping board, and he had one, and he didn't even chop it, like they did the chopping. And I thought, no, Greg, show me you chopping up the whatever it was, leeks. Show me you do it. Don't you stand there like you know, like you can go like that. You're one of these people that go like that, right? Show me, because we all know what you'll do. You'll be like that. Oh. Absolute chancer. I don't mind people not being able to do a certain thing, but don't pretend that you can. How's he got away with this?
Concert.
Look, that's really good. Look at this. This Grammarly's amazing. Concrete sound gives a new meaning to the phase. It's a... Look, it's got spell check. That's amazing.
For the band Concrete Sound. You haven't heard of them. Her post will reach Tyler. We'll say, that's good. And check out her other work, which brings us...
Fuck the fucking lot of yous.
To...
I'm on one today, man. I'm on one today. Is it the book? Is it because of the book? That's really great. Pure fucking vacuous. Vacuous.
3. Danny's self-published article with the perfect words.
The trumpets enter like a successful cry, a triumphant cry. How would they successful cry? The trumpets enter like a successful cry. Nobody would write successful cry. It probably would be triumphant. You probably would actually do triumphant right away.
The perfect horn section, which will make Tyler feel this.
Look at him! I mean, I know he's not a real person, right? He's a fucking actor. But there's no feeling there at all. He doesn't give a fuck. Like,
and hire her.
But,
Really?
Yes, really. And that is how Danny came to sit right here.
aye, but then you've got to fake it. That seat will do your back in. That seat will do your back in. Can you just see it there? That will do your fucking back in. You've got the job, congratulations, but you know you've got to fake it. The boss will come here and go, what's this here? This is Grammarly. We're not allowed that software in here. We've uncovered that it's an NSA sort of backdoor kind of spying thing. to check on our documents, so no use of Grammarly in here, please. That's it, then you're fucked, then you're back to go like that. The trumpets enter like a successful cry. And then you're out. Just after you fucking got the mortgage. Out. And then on top of that, fucking coronavirus. Genuine Grammarly is blocked at Twitch. Can't be sending data to third parties. There you fucking go. There you go. Look. There you go. What I joked about is real. I fucking told you. Elmwit, thanks for 300 bits. The Yorkshire Beard. Entropy, thanks for the subs. Prov, thanks for the sub. Glad you like the book. Fucking excellent, man. Get it fucking banned.
Grammarly, helping you connect. Go to Grammarly.com to download.
Brilliant. So basically like Google Docs. Right, so here's a layer of the Clockwork God. Let's see. Reading, 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 reading. I mean, the wee puzzles, right? Right, yeah, like that. Yeah, yeah, reading, reading, reading. Fucking, no wonder platformers are so emo. Oh, if they have to go through that every 2 minutes. Wait, I'm no fucking reading that. The thing is, the reading, I'm not into the reading. Platformers are emo? What a day this is, man. What a day this is turning out to be. What a day this has turned out to be. This is fucking wild. What a Friday. Where was I? Am I still talking about the book? What's that? 2 hours in? Am I still talking about the book? I don't even know. I tell you something. I'm really enjoying the daytime streams. I can be nice and loud. I can do this. I can do that. I feel more energetic. I just feel more upbeat. Have you played the Talos Principle? Pinestone, I've got it on my computer right now. I've completed it, but I've got the DLC, which is all harder, and it's sitting right there, but I've never got round to... I tried it and it seemed dead. It seemed like a lot harder. And I could play it, but I could get a wee shot a wee bit later. See, Ori 2, I'm not going to play Ori 2. I had a look at somebody playing it and I just thought, I feel that I've already played it. I've already done it. I don't like playing big long games. I liked it and everything, but I feel like something different, maybe a wee story game or something. What was I saying? Was I finished? Was I finished my whole thing about... Aye, so see, in terms of, oh, maybe I should get in touch with the publisher and say, listen, you know, what can we do to promote the paperback? This is maybe the wrong attitude, right? But and I don't mean to sound, this is going to sound all dramatic, like I'm in a bad mood, I'm no, right? This is the sort of thing, if you were to actually quote me in words, it sounds worse than how I mean it. But I'm sick of it. Or I've had enough of it, would be less aggressive. I've had enough of chasing up and, aye, is there any chance you could, and then waiting for a reply, or like somebody message somebody and, oh right, it's just that, and as if I'm going to say, this isn't really the time, it doesn't really feel like the right time. I mean, everybody's working from home and all that, but even still, it doesn't feel like the right time to go, my paperback! You haven't promoted my paperback, and I want to know why. You better have a good reason. for not being able to do your job at 100% of your abilities. You better have a damn good reason. Clammy Hands, thanks to 300 bits. Take my money, best content yet, down with Greg Wallace. Thank you very much. Shit, get lights off. If I get lights on. Get lights on, there we go. Let's beat the horn. Oh shit, it's there. Please do the whole stream in that voice. Aye. So I've hid it with emailing and checking things. Is there any chance you get in touch with Thingy? What's happening with the what do you call it? What's, you know, all that? I don't know, I'll move the mic a wee bit far away. What's happening with the Thingy? Is there any chance this could happen? Did anybody get back to you about the, you know, what's this, what's that? See here? I'll just sit here, play my games, do my streaming, chat with yous. That's all I want to do. I'm out. Right? I'm out of that, and I'm in to this. Step in to Twitch. Lean in. Lean in. We're going for a new campaign. We're going to go big on a phrase that is on the upward curve right now. It's one from the past, but it's coming back. Lean in. We're going to go for lean in. It's kind of like BAM Concepts. Lean in. Here's Chris a bit. I don't know if I said, but take your time with the emotes and all the rest of it. I don't know if I gave you any kind of impression or, right, oh, I want that on the double or anything like that. You gave her no information, actually. Right, let's analyse that. You gave her no information, actually. Let me see what no information I gave. I said I would like 12 emotes based on the various sort of phrases and all that people have said that they want and all that. I've said, I said I'll have a wee I'll ask around, and Chrisabeth said that she's already got a no at certain things. And I says, and just any other ones that just pop into your mind or anything like that. Up to you. That's that. 12. What I've no gave is my email address to send an invoice. That's it. And if just doesn't check emails, that's right, fuck. You should be telling her what you want. What I want and what I've said that I want is for her to just go for it. So you aren't disappointed. I can't be disappointed because I've already said just do what comes to you. Do what you think people have said that they want. That's it. So how can I be disappointed when I already know there's probably going to be one or two? Go, oh, I thought that would have been done. Oh, I thought we were going to get a thingy emote, or there might be like, and I know we've already talked about this, but imagine there was like, say, a refund emote. That would be kind of useless because I don't get them anymore. I don't care. Your vision versus her is going to be different. That's right. It always will be. So the less expectation I put on that, the better. If I go like that, I want you to do exactly this, exactly that. Now I want my face in it. When you see a speech bubble, you need to see a bit of my face in it. It needs to be, you need to see my face in it. It needs to be. And then Chrisabeth goes and stresses out her fucking nut because she's only got so many pixels to play with, 28 by 28, to fit in a bit of my face in a speech bubble. When I would just like Chrisabeth today, Chrisabeth, whatever you fucking want. Chrisabeth's been on here long enough to get the gist of what people tend to say on here. Honestly, just fucking enjoy yourself. You're getting paid, no matter what. Cater Cakes is like, is it more stressful to work without parameters? Cater Cakes is doing almost like a mind trick there, putting in the words more stressful, posing it as a question, but putting that in your head like a fucking leading loaded question. Is it? Would you say it's more stressful, Chrisabeth, to be given like no parameters? Is it? Would you say it's more stressful? Is Limmy's way of working here and what he's asked you to do, is his method more stressful than my suggestion of how he should work? Cunty thinks the 2 and a bits. Watching you moan for a solid 2 hours through a wide spectrum of topics is like a terrifying look into the future. Not long now, I'm in at Moniface All-Timer Club 2. Aye. Glad you like it. Tojo and Mrs. Duck Duck, thanks for the subs. No, I'm just having a wee laugh. Just having a laugh. I just whatever. Just honestly do what you want. Do what you want and do not fucking stress about missing anything or putting any in that you think might be redundant. Whatever it is, they're getting used and you're getting paid. There you go. And see if there's any in there that people don't really use. Then we might be looking at some more then. Some replacements. Maybe it's in your best interest to put in a few that you don't even like yourself. So that I go, I don't like that, here's some money for some more. No, don't. I will not be coming back to you and saying, that's great, thank you very much for the first draft. So I'm just going to type up a PDF of my comments. I mean, it shouldn't take too long. I'm on page 3 just now, so shouldn't take too long. Should have that to you. Just going to work on the comments over the weekend. I thought a week would do it, but I think I'm going to have to work over the weekend to really just finalise the comments to you. Okay, so we're in the 5th lap of alts. We're in the 5th lap of alts here. I think we're almost there. We're almost there. I think we're... that you spend absolutely ages doing them. And I'll reply with, that's great, this is a great start. That's stuff that I used to get hit with clients. Lynn used to when she was a designer. This is a great start. Oh no. No. And we've had things like just typing up the comments just now. It might take a wee while. I thought I was going to get it to you today, but I'm going to have to. It might have to be Monday. Wow. Oh no. No, just take it and fucking like it. Take it and fucking like it. Chrisabeth, this is a chilled out take it and like it scenario. This is a chilled out take it and like it scenario. You're welcome. Nice wee drive here. So what else is that? I feel like I've got things to run out. I feel like I've run out of things to moan about. I know. Shit. I'll think of something now. Aye, let's talk. Honk the horn. Flashing the light. They're flashing the lights because it's too bright. Whoops! 100% damage. What's that? Looks like a milk kind of thing. Okay. Dead on impact! Dead on impact! And that's a DOI! And that's the useless alert system. I put a sound in. On you go, do the alert. What was the Goose Boy test? Right. 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 The useless alert system. Right. Right, what is it useless? The sound? You want the sound in it? That full stop, aye. I'll have to look at how to do the sound. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do sounds, but I'll work it out. I mean, I know how to do it. I did my swearing xylophone thing and everything. Did that, but I can't remember how to do it off the top of my head. I can't remember. It's by a plugin like, or what do you call it? Code fucking library. I don't know if it's jQuery or JSound or something. Can't remember. Oh, you put your the alert thing on. Right. Does it work alright? Everybody, that thing it popped in the bottom there is available to download for your own stream. I was wanting to, I should make it a better download because I've not commented that, you know, you want to know what for to do. How do I get this to work? You only need to change. Oh, there's the 40s, you like the 40s, there's D.D. Jacqueline McCaffrey. Hard out shouts, put it in your mouth, Margaret. Got Iron Brew. My dog wrecks it. All year round Christmas tree and a picture of Jacqueline McCaffrey there next to the bed. Brexit. We named him Brexit because of the Brexit stuff that was happening. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Shit. Where's my fucking lights? Where's my big lights? Wait a minute. There we go, that's it. There we are. Whoop. There we are. Oh aye, good point. Who remembers Brexit? The UK, that 2020 is shaping up to be a shit year because of Brexit, coronavirus. Hold my beer. No one. Absolutely no one. Coronavirus. Hey guys! Not a single soul. Oh fuck, all this shite part, man, it's unreal. It's unfucking believable. Certain phrases should have a certain life, like fucking Snapchat or like stories, Instagram stories or something. It lasts for like a month and then it is fucking gone and they can't allowed to use it again. Me like fucking no one, absolutely no one, you hitting it with that fucking part. Am I right? I'm dead. Oh, do you know what? I swear to God, I must be in a right negative, snidey fucking mood today. I fucking love seeing one of these Twitter moments where fans react to something or other. Somebody's dropped a fucking album and somebody react, and then you get a wee, official kind of Twitter moment. And like about 5 tweets in, somebody go like this, in caps, oh my god, something, 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 I'm dead. You know that? Oh my god, I'm screaming, I'm dead and all that. And they've only got about 5 fucking retweets, man. I'm like, yes! 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 Justice in the fucking universe. Justice. I'm dead. Dead, screaming, screaming. I'm dead. Five retweets. Fucking love it. Love it. And I know, not everybody who says I'm dead or I'm fucking screaming or something like that is saying it in order to get 10,000 fucking 10,000 retweets, but you can tell with some of them there's a certain way of saying it that they're putting in tons of effort to pure fucking overreact to symbolise the emotion, to get a bit of fucking traction, and it just didn't happen. You've got to remember these sort of times, because too many times you see something and it's got about 50,000 retweets and it's a lot of shite. You've got to remember the good in the universe. When you see something like that and it's like 7 retweets. Who did this? Who did this? Oh my god, I'm screaming. All in caps. And it's a video. 10 retweets. Fucking yes. Justice in the world, man. Justice. The universe balances itself. Yes. Zed and Steve, just thanks for the subs, thanks for the £2. McBain, thanks for the sub. Justice. 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 Have you seen that Day Today? Have you seen that bit in the Day Today? I don't want to play because I don't want to get demonetised. Don't want to get all that copyright striked. I don't know if any Americans or anybody else or anybody who's too young, you know it. The Day Today. Chris Morris was on it. It was a kind of Armando Iannucci thing. A spoof news programme called The Day Today. Alan Partridge started on it. That's where Alan Partridge started. It was first a radio thing. I never listened to it when it was a radio thing, but and one of the wee segments, one of the wee things they would have on it, there was always some fucking serial killer called something Chapman Baxter, I can't remember, who always wanted to be executed in a, on the other right, wanted to be executed in some weird sort of way. He was always the one getting executed, even though he'd die at the fucking end, but he'd get... And there was one where you'd have to watch it, but they've managed to bring back to, well, they've managed to make an animatronic out of his either last or only victim, murdered victim. An animatronic version. And that'll be the person that's going to push the button for the electric chair. It's just like, it only lasts for like about a minute and a half. Just a wee thing. And he gets to pick what voice. The animatronic will say justice, just as he pushes the button, and the killer gets to pick what voice he wants it in. One of them's, I think, Martin Sheen, justice. One of them's like Louis Armstrong, I think it was like, justice. And one of them, I think it's the kind of normal voice, it says default voice, justice. I fucking love that one, the default one, justice. It's, you've got to watch it. I'm not doing it justice. Oh, amazing moments when everything comes together comedy wise. The Day Today, execution, justice will probably get you. Opiro, thanks for the sub. True Yams, thanks for 250 bits. One like equals one prayer. I've not seen that. That's a kind of Facebook thing, isn't it? If there's any justice in the world... No, I don't want to get... Look, I played a tiny wee clip of fucking Blackadder, and when I exported this to YouTube, blocked. Mind you, I'm not putting these on YouTube anymore, I'm just putting wee snippets. Somebody said you're a 2-pin DIN plug. See, I've got this Chromebook, right? I got a Chromebook a few years ago just for taking out, going to wee cafes and that, writing my books. I had a kind of normal laptop, and then I thought, I'm sick of heaving this ancient. I bought the only I've got a laptop for 2007 when I did my first live show. Big chunky thing, fucking Dell Inspiring something or other. And that's still sitting about. I don't even know if it fucking switches on anywhere. And I thought, I want another laptop, but I don't want to spend a fucking fortune. So I got a Chromebook because I thought, I'm doing typing. That's all it is. It was a nice wee lightweight thing that lasts for ages. Battery lasts for ages. And it was fine. But recently I gave it to my son and he's been doing typing on it. But I don't know what he's done. I don't know if he's dropped it and pulled a cable out. But now it doesn't charge. You plug it in, it says, oh yep, it's fully charged. You pull the cable out, off. And I looked up things saying, oh, maybe the battery needs reset. You need to open it up, unplug the battery and plug it back in. Maybe it's been left on to run down. Certain types of batteries don't like to be completely run down. You're meant to actually always just have them plugged in. Certain batteries don't do that way, that fucks the battery up. Other ones, you can just leave them on, it knows when to switch itself off. If you let it run out too much, it's actually bad for certain types of batteries. Opened the thing up, couldn't see anything wrong, unplugged things, plugged it back in. He still uses it though, he's got to keep it up, he's got to keep it plugged in all the time though. So I was thinking, should I get another one? It's Lemmy, thanks for the sub. I was thinking about getting a laptop for my Twitch stuff, not to stream for, but because I don't go anywhere. But see, when I'm going to have to step away from this room in like the afternoon or something, and I still want to like maybe edit a wee video together, but whilst being in the living room or in the kitchen, you know, I'm not just locked away. Maybe it'd be good to get a laptop. I thought, right, well, a laptop for what exactly? For editing videos, a fucking video editing laptop, are you sure? Are you sure? But this is what you're doing full time, you know, all in, this is what you're doing now. Do you need it? It doesn't matter, I can get it, I'll be able to afford it, I'll be able to... Do you need it? Should you get it? Are you being extravagant? Are you getting a laptop? What are you getting a laptop for? Tell me again. Tell me. I keep forgetting. I have to keep saying it myself. Tell me again. What is it you want this for? Because I might want to leave this room at 1 o'clock and then just get on with the rest of my life or doing other wee bits and pieces. Right. So you shouldn't be on the computer. No. I've got to. I might want to edit a wee video together. Stick on YouTube. Take maybe a 20-minute wee Dead by Daylight game and edit it down to say 2 minutes and 20 to stick on YouTube, so people go, oh, that looks dead, that looks good, oh, I didn't know Limmy was on Twitch, or I think I'll go and visit, I thought he just played that stupid trucking game. Just general promotion stuff. Hello, Nilesy. And I think, well, why are you not just doing it in the house, in the room? Why are you not doing it in here? Because then I'm locked away and, you know, Lynn will go like, you're just in that room all the time and I don't see Daniel. But you're still going to be on the computer. If you've got a laptop in the living room, you're still on it. I know, but I can sit there and be kind of there, present. Going like, aye, what's that? Oh, aye, you can stop, have a conversation, start, stop, have a conversation, start, stop, while making your video. Aye, that's good. Or you could just get it all done as you sit on your computer that you've paid money for, good fucking money for. Get it done on that. That's the quickest way to do it. Big screen, 2 fucking monitors. Get it done. Get it done. Open up Premiere, but I can put Premiere on a laptop. This is the best thing. Do this. Your laptop will get in the way of the rest of your fucking life. One of the improvements to your life by doing this, the daytime streams, is you can switch off it. Right? Don't carry your work about with you. This is your work room. Plus, I was looking at Adobe Premiere. Oh, shut up, Pink Towers. Did I just get shrabbered? What a load of shite, says Nelsy. Oh dear. Oh, the trailer got damaged, that's fine. So I think, see, I was looking up, like, I looked at the Dell XPS 13 and the Dell XPS 15. They seem to be highly recommended, and I thought, right, but these are laptops that are for people who, like, this is their computer. This is their main computer, and they're fucking splashing out, because this is it. This is their kind of, like, alternative to the fucking, what do you call it? What like MacBook or something like that. I've never had a Mac. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do something that daft. XPS 15 is our standard PC offering. Grace test. Right. That's the one I was looking at. But I was looking at different versions, the different fucking graphics cards inside. I was looking at different processors, and I was like, I don't need this. Fuck me, it's like about fucking getting up to like $2.5 fucking grand. For what? $2.5 grand for me sitting for like, what, half an hour in the fucking living room? Don't be fucking stupid, I thought to myself. This is for people, this is their main fucking computer. And nothing will edit videos better than the computer you've got. You splashed it, so you could be... I was basically editing 4K video with this computer. And another thing, I was thinking, get a good one, right? That's for you, and also for your son, because... Also for Daniel, because... Arse Biscuit, thanks for sub. Because that's... You can maybe, like, go to the kitchen while he's off school, you know, this whole period... and teach him about maybe video editing. I thought, he's not going to be interested, right? He's never asked. You tried to teach him about a code, he wasn't interested, right? He's no you, right? He's a sociable person. He likes his videos and all that, right? Try and teach him, but the fact is he's just going to carry on and just go like, he's just going to do all that, and I'm just going like, Daniel, don't. And then you'll be fucking roped into actually having to make these videos constantly. Right? Does he want it? No. Right? He doesn't care right now. And what's he making videos for anyway? You're not putting them on YouTube. You're not putting them on YouTube just for the fucking Sun to do a wee thing, a wee article. Oh, Limmy's son's so cute. Oh, fuck off away from my fucking son, you. He's public property now. You've made him a public person. He's yours now. So fuck that. Blams Russ, thanks for the sub. Another month of watching your hair move further and further back. If it's not been done already, can I get a Corona Blam? Thanks again. There was a Blam I did. No, I did a Blam today, but it was a... what was it? A respectable distance Blam? What was it? What's the kind of term? It's social distancing. Oh, as I was saying earlier, coronavirus has brought out the right fucking wank in some people. The right wank. Some people got right wanky with it. A lot of people are helping. A lot of people are doing good things, and that's fantastic. Fantastic. But some people, this is their time to fucking shine. Some right wanky bastards, this is their time to fucking shine, man. Like that guy who said, you are a vector. Like, what? I want to go on about it. Like that vector part, somebody saying, please, like try to like give advice to everybody. Don't go out because you are a vector. Would you go in your average fucking shop, in your average fucking area, in an average part of the fucking country, a normal person in a normal fucking shop, a normal cunt for a normal fucking area, and say, remember to stay safe, remember to stay in because remember you're a vector, and really expect him to know what you're talking about? You probably wouldn't say that. What's a vector? Exactly. What is a fucking vector? What is a vector? A carrier of a disease. Yes, there we go. A carrier of a disease. Why did they not just fucking say that? Why did they not just say that? Or even carrier. Carrier. You can fill in the blanks. Carrier of what? Carrier pigeon? Carrier of the disease, I see. Vector. Limmy, don't be an idiot. No, he's a fucking idiot, Prozaco. He's a fucking idiot by saying don't be a vector. No, you are a vector. Because it's stupid to fucking think that people are all going to know what that is. Plain fucking language. Speak in plain language that every cunt knows if you want to help every cunt. Say things like vector if you just want to talk to your own wee fucking circle and look like a smart ass. A fucking vector. Plain language. I think with some people, I've noticed it, but I want to get off political here, right? Frazzle, thanks for the sub. I've noticed it with political campaigns and things like that, where you get some people, and this is, you know, I was on the side, I voted, I'm not going to get off political here, right? I don't want to talk about politics, right? But I voted SNP, I voted Green once. I considered for a wee moment voting Labour as opposed to the SNP. But I thought, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If I could guarantee a Labour victory and we all did it, then I would have done it. But I prefer SNP for various reasons. Don't want to get no politics, please. No politics, right? No politics, right? Right? I don't want to argue about what's right and wrong. I'm talking about something else. I noticed that certain lefty types who I would personally see myself as aligning with. Rig says this is an anti-intellectualism stream. No, I'm not trying to do a fucking Pol Pot. Fucking all that. Kill everybody that wears fucking specs. But I notice, no, I know Pol Pot's the singer. I notice, Shitehawk, thanks for the sub. This is one thing I noticed, and I've said it on here before, but I noticed your kind of right-wing types, your Trump types, your Sun newspaper, speak in plain, everyday language, common denominator language, and you could say it's almost fucking Nazi-like propaganda. Speak to the common denominator, you know, it was like Nazi propaganda and all the rest of it, right? By speaking like that though, there's lots of people who laugh and go, oh my god, look at these stupid idiots. But you're speaking to everybody, and everybody knows what you're saying. Everybody knows what you're saying. Whether they like it or no, everybody at least knows what you're saying. Whether it's a lie, whether it's true or no, they understand the words that are being said. Simple language. If we do this, then this will happen. And I noticed many of the sort of lefty places, like say The Guardian or people like that, who I would align with, if that's the right word, talk in a bit more kind of intellectual, longer words, saying things like narrative this and narrative that. Narrative isn't a very big word, you know what I mean. Not simple, everyday fucking language. And I thought, yous are fucking pissing me off. Sorry to get all political here, right? I'm not saying that you've got to, be politically the same as me. I'm just talking about how to communicate. I thought, why are these people who are on Twitter, who I would see as on my side, who I'd vote for or whatever, speaking in all this sort of intellectual sort of, look at the article that I've just written, language, look how clever I am, look how good I am at writing, language. Who is this for? Whose mind are you trying to change? Who are you trying to persuade? Are you trying to persuade anybody? If so, who? And how should you speak to them? You've got to write in simple fucking language. Not because people are stupid, but because you'll then get everybody, you'll hit everybody. See it like an advertising campaign, don't lock any cunt out. And I remember tweeting about that, and then I think somebody says, well, I don't want to talk down. You wouldn't want to talk down to people. I'm like, well, you're going to have to fucking talk down. You're going to have to risk going, we want to say this way, but let's use this more simpler language. Wait a minute. That feels like weird, like, oh, let's speak to the stupid people. Our side hasn't got the fucking brains to work out what we're saying. Just forget about that. Just put that to one side and just do it. And you know, that's what I noticed with that thing. Even with people saying, like, and I know I've said it this morning, saying COVID-19 instead of coronavirus, with things like that. Technically, aye, that's right, but just say coronavirus. Just say it. Just say coronavirus, and then later down in the article say COVID-19. Do you know what I mean? Let me do it. Let me do it. Give it to me. Let me do it. Speak the way you would speak. Write these articles the way you would talk. Write as you would speak. Quickly. Kinda quickly. Don't ponder all your words. Don't ponder. Don't think about the better way to say it, the longer way to say it. Speak. Type the way you fucking speak. Type the way you would speak to the person next to you at a fucking train station, a bus stop, where you don't know where they are in terms of the words they know, the terminology they're familiar with. Speak in that small talk way. Speak like it's small talk. Don't assume that person knows what this means or that means or anything like that. That's the way that's the way I would see it. That's the way I would see it. I've never known anybody to be as anal with language as you. You are a terrible, terrible example. You think you're the common man, but you're incredibly demanding when it comes to communication. See when I correct spelling and things like that, Niles, that's just a bit of a joke, right? That's me being a smart arse, right? But see right now, mate, stop joking, right? Because I'm being serious, mate. Right? Now stop joking. Does everything have to be a joke with you, Nilesy? The boy's no good, thanks for £2. I was supposed to be visiting a spa today for an overnight dinner, pool, jacuzzi, sauna, full Scottish breakfast, a lot. They're 100% open. I've called and said I'm not going. What do you think? Have I made a terrible mistake? That's a fantastic decision. People who go to restaurants should be put up against the wall and shot. I'm not advocating violence, I mean legally. I mean legally. Within the law. That's not against the TOS. That's advocating like kind of martial law sort of thing. Legally shot. Like it's like me going like that, Nilesy, I'm gonna punch fuck out of you in a boxing ring, following Queensberry rules, if you agree to such a fight. Good clean fight. Goose Odyssey, thanks for the sub. Nobody, Nilesy, I'm a wank about grammar and shit like that on here. That's just a bit of a joke. But see when I see these other things, I'm just like, you need to fucking. That's why I've sort of gave up in a way. That's why I've just sort of gave up with politics and all that. I'll turn up and I will vote. I will turn up and vote. I'll turn up and I'll fucking vote. There you go, that's what I'll do. But I see so many things done wrong. I'm not even talking about the policies. I'm not talking about things like that. I'm just talking about the way it's communicated. I'm like, I agree with what you're saying, but you're no fucking putting it across with your 2,000, 3,000 fucking word article for your fucking wank mates to get your fucking retweets and your pats in the fucking back. This has got to speak to the fucking voters. This has got to speak to fucking 70-year-olds. This has got to speak to cynical people. This has got to speak to clowns. This has got to speak to people you don't like. It's got to speak to every cunt. Listen. Forget about that. Let's have a good time now. Come on, let's have a laugh. There's a lot of serious stuff going on. Just chill out, everybody. Come on, let's have a laugh, man. What time is it? It's 12. Everybody, I need to stop at 1 o'clock in 1 hour for now, because I'm having a Skype call with the BBC about an extra wee programme I've got coming up. It's just a wee one-off. It's just a wee thing. It's like a kind of interviewee sort of talking head sort of thing, if you know what I mean. It's not like Limmy's homemade show. It's not like, oh, is it a sitcom or something? Is it? Without telling you what it is, it's like me kind of talking about certain things I've done, certain videos I've done, kind of not quite a DVD commentary, and it's nothing to do with Limmy's homemade show. It's not a panel show, right? Like that. It's something I'm going to be filming in my house. I'm probably one of the, I don't think it's UK wide now. I'm probably one of the only fucking things, probably be one of the very few fucking productions that are getting made, because I can film the whole thing in my house and no cunt else is allowed to meet up. So it's a wee chat about that. So normally I would stay on to like 1:30, 2:30 or whatever, and see when it comes to next week, and it isn't next week yet. See when it comes to next week, I'm hoping I can come on at 9 o'clock and end at 1, same sort of thing as this, and that'll give enough time for Lynn to do her work and everything's fine. Because what I don't want to do is say, I don't want to come on at night. I love having a nice wee early night for me, and then it becomes no an early night because it becomes my normal fucking night. Have I got a trailer? I feel I'm going dead fast, 85 mile an hour. Fucking hell, let's see this, man. I'm belting it here. Brisket. Who remembers the good old days when I was playing this game before I had 31 million in the bank? Eh? Back in the days, I found a wee exploit in this game. It's not a cheat, it's an exploit where you can get lots and lots of money. Not a cheat, it's an exploit. And I had to save up my wee pennies. I'd have like say 500 quid in the bank, and one wee scratch, one wee bump up against another lorry, £1,000. Go past a police motor or a speed camera, £800 fine, speeding fine, again and again. A crash, 20 grand in the fucking red to getting it fixed. Shite lorry, slow lorry, took fucking ages. And then I found an exploit, and I just thought, fuck it, go for it. Because I thought, this game isn't really, I decided this game really isn't about, I thought to myself, would I still play this if there was no other challenges? Would I just still drive? Just drive. Here I am. It's something to do, it's a nice wee drive while I'm chatting away. Roy Tank, thanks for the sub. I wonder if I should put a wee graphic on me, like here, that's shaped like a lorry. The window of a lorry, and you can see me through it. Something like that. I don't think so. Nah. It might look alright, but it might be kinda like you don't see enough of me. Just for this bit, just to chop this bit off here. You know, like that. Maybe. No. Nah, fuck it. Animated wipers for when it rains, aye. Was that a take a right there? I was. Right. That's fine. There we go. Easy as pie. Simple as pie. What was I talking about? Before that. Aye, simple as pie, Chris. I was just thinking that, because pie isn't that simple. Aye, back in the days, back in the old days, sometimes I would like overtake a motor, and it would be so risky, so fucking risky to do that, because one crash and I would be fucking wiped out, and I would love that buzz of fucking risk it all, man. That's what I used to say. Risk it all. Risk it all. There's no that buzz anymore. It's a different type of game now. Roy Tank and the Sleeping Sheep. Thanks for the sub. A buzz. Hi. Is Rexit there? Rexit's here. Rexit, say hello. Good boy. There we go. That was a long drive. That. What? Let's sit now. Let's sit here. Let's sit here. There we go. That's it. That's a fucking lorry, man. Look at that. There we are. Unload the card. Go! Aye, Versailles. Thanks for the 713 sub. Hope you and your folks are doing good during this madness. Thank you very much. Well, we'll fucking see. Is mad, reckless. Not a penny, look. Not a penny for my delivery. What a joke. That was a 30 fucking hour drive, that. What a fucking joke. Not a penny. Not a penny. Disgraceful. What was that? Disgraceful. Now, what can I play now? I was thinking... I'm right in the mood. I'll tell you something. I don't want to touch that fucking stilt fella. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. Dead by Daylight. Warzone. I've no downloaded it. I will download it. It's cold in here. Quotable Slayer, thanks for 713 sub. Thank you, Limmy, for continuing to work during this pandemic. If it wasn't for virtual truck drivers like you, we'd be fucked. Exactly, somebody's got to do it. These deliveries have got to be made. Chuck on air, thanks to 513 sub. Thanks to me, might see an uptick in Aussie viewers with your new streaming schedule as you're now on 7 PM. Oh, see. Hello to everybody. Hello Australia, we got out live right now. Here's a teeth check, everybody. They're still quite yellow. Can I get these fucking white? Don't know what it is. I've barely been I used the teeth whitening stuff here for like the first few days. After that though, it was just these. It's always been there. They've always been fine. I've always been alright with them. They just suddenly goes bang, yellow. Jurassic Patrick, thanks for the sub. Wee bit of Dead by. Why am I quite stuttery? Dead by Daylight. Boom. Don't touch your face, coronavirus. What I'll do is I want to play Dead by Daylight. I'm right. You stuttering badly.